Oh dear, I'm really not sure whether to take this as a compliment or an insult or a rather worrying card, but this is what my daughter thinks I look like. This is my Father's Day card. I just want to reassure you that I do not walk around the house in my underpants. I know you only see the top half of me in most of my videos, but really, take my word for it. But anyway, today has been a really good day so far. In fact, my wife is off work, so we've managed to spend some time together for once during the daylight hours. But it's been really good. And actually, you know, I told you a couple of videos back about how I muted all the World Cup sort of tweets on my Twitter client. Well, I have been watching some games, and there have been some really exciting games. I think it was Belgium versus Algeria. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that game, but it was like 1-0 to Algeria, and then Belgium scored 2 goals. That was a really good game, so I've actually got into it a little bit for once. Also, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Over here, I've got plenty of products in, again, to review, and you can see some of them sitting up there, so you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek on these ones. We've got a really nice sort of speaker unit. We've got some Who2 products. I've got some RHA earphones in the box down there, and a Devolo internet kit on the top there, so really excited to be actually bringing you videos of those in the very near future. In the little bubble wrap at the back there is still the products I'm teasing you with. I'm going to make a really cool video about that product in the bubble wrap. See if you can actually guess what it is. I really would be interested to hear your guesses as to what's in the bubble wrap in the comment section below. So the Apple Store actually went offline today. Now, Apple do this from time to time. They take their online store offline so they can do product updates. And I was speculating on Twitter, are we going to see new iMacs, MacBook Airs, sort of really getting excited. It was offline for around about 4 or 5 hours as far as I could tell. And when it came back online, there's a new entry-level iMac, a 21.5-inch entry-level model, which I think comes in at $899. Which is a really good entry point for an iMac. It's 1.4 GHz dual-core i5 processor in that one. There are also price changes across the range of the iMacs as well, so it's dropped in price, which is always a good thing. There was also a drop in price on the high-end Mac Mini, and the low-end Mac Mini I think stayed the same price. Apple TV also saw a price drop as well, from £99 to £79. And at the time of recording this video, that's all I've actually noticed, sort of changes-wise. So, not mega exciting, but a move in the right direction. Still no sort of groundbreaking new products. I just hope Apple is saving something good up for us in the coming months. I really do. Because it's been a long time since they've brought out something that creates a new product platform. And I'm still really hoping for an iWatch. I really do hope that they don't ignore the Mac Mini. Now, I've got a Mac Mini in here. It's in the bottom part of this desk. Now, admittedly, I haven't got that connected to a display at the moment. But that's because I'm having to move around with displays and computers. And this particular Mac Mini, I think, will stay in this desk. But I love the Mac Mini because it's such a flexible machine and you can use it for so many different things. And when a new one comes out, I will upgrade to the new one because I think it's a very usable computer. And I keep my Mac Mini, primarily, I know it's not in use at the moment, but it's a backup machine. So if anything did go wrong, touch wood, it won't, with my Mac Pro, then I can use my MacBook Pro as a backup. And if that went down for any reason, then I've still got the Mac Mini, so I can still produce videos. And I do find myself using 2 computers at the same time, so it's important to me that I have 2 running at the same time. The editing room, which has got the Mac Pro in, has also got my older late 2010 Mac Pro in, or mid 2010, and that is being sort of rebooted as such. I'm putting new version of software on there, sort of clean start on that, and that will be used, and you'll see that in the new editing room tour when it comes out. Regarding the Apple TV, have Apple reduced the price of this to make room for a new Apple TV? Or are they just bringing it down in price to maybe challenge Roku and some of these cheaper products, like you've got the Chromecast, which is very, very cheap, and the Roku streaming stick, which I've got a video coming out on the channel in a couple of days' time for you. So are they sort of taking notice of these devices and thinking, hey, these are quite a bit cheaper, we need to lower the price of our Apple TV? Even though in my eyes, the Apple TV does a lot more than some of these other devices. Probably not so much the Roku. The Roku does a lot, but the Apple TV, I almost said Apple there, the Apple TV really fits into sort of my setup well. I use it for pushing video from the iPad for screen sharing and things like that, so it's a really useful device for me. I don't use it too much for streaming movies though lately, and I don't rent movies very often on that. I use Netflix lately for watching movies, and I'll tell you why. It's quite a funny story, but I actually subscribed to Netflix a long time ago. I did a free trial, and all of the family were like, oh wow, Netflix, it's going to be awesome, let's watch some movies. And we watched one movie, and then we stopped watching them. We didn't use it again throughout the whole trial, and then I forgot to cancel it, so I got charged the $5.99, so we had it for another month, and that forced us to watch another movie, and then we didn't watch it again. And that was a long time ago. And then just recently, about 6 weeks ago, exactly the same, no, more than 6 weeks ago, it must have been about 9 weeks ago, exactly the same happened again. I thought, hey, I want to try Netflix again. I think it was like the kids' half-term holiday, or they were off school or something. So I signed up for the trial again, and we watched a few movies and then forgot about it, and then I forgot to cancel it again, so we got charged the $5.99. And then my daughter, who doesn't have to go into school as much now because she's finishing her 6th form, she got into watching Gossip Girl. Oh dear, not my cup of tea at all, but she got into watching it and really liked it, and I forgot to tell her that the payment had come out for Netflix, and because we weren't using it, I'd cancelled it. So when Netflix went to take the payment again, they cancelled the subscription, and she was like, oh no, I'm really into Gossip Girl, so she actually subscribed herself. So she got a month's free trial, and then she's paying for a 2-screen subscription for Netflix. So I get the benefit of using Netflix once in a blue moon, you know, from time to time, without actually paying for it. So, but she really uses it. She absolutely loves it. And yeah, it's just nice that she's sort of signed in on the main TV so that we can all watch it and enjoy it when we want to. But the trouble I have, and I still have this time and time again with these subscription services, is that, especially with movies, I don't find anything I want to watch because they're generally older movies. So, I don't know, I've just really not got into it. The exclusive TV shows, if I got into one of those and wanted to watch all of the seasons, then yes, I could understand the value. But for movies, I like to watch the very latest movie, and I tend to buy a Blu-ray of that movie if it's something I really want to watch. If it's something mega, I'll go to the cinema, but more often than not, I just buy the Blu-ray when it comes out, and then we can all sit around with a takeaway and watch the movie and enjoy it. And then if we want to watch it a second time, we've got that Blu-ray for that second viewing. Or if I want to lend the Blu-ray to maybe my brother or my mum or whoever, then I can sort of lend them that Blu-ray. I've got a friend who's really into films as well, and we often sort of exchange films that way. So anyway, I'd be interested to know if you want to drop me a comment and let me know if you actually use any of these streaming services and which one you prefer, and also what device you actually use to access the streaming service. So do you use something like Apple TV to watch your movies? Do you use Roku? Do you use something else? Just let me know. Or do you use maybe something that's built into your smart TV? That's the way we signed into Netflix actually this time around. The new curved TV that I've got has actually got Netflix built into it. So we signed in actually on the TV, which is really cool. But anyway, that is it for today's video. I have rambled on yet again. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you like this video, hit like and drop me a comment and let me know why you're liking the video. And in fact, if you dislike the video, then of course you are obliged to hit the dislike button. It does make me sad, but if you can back that up with a comment as to why you've disliked the video as well, that's really helpful feedback. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, there are 2 places you can find the subscribe button. On the main channel page, it's just up here in the top right hand corner. If you're on a video watch page, then you'll find it just underneath the video you've been watching. Click on the subscribe button, and that means that you are now subscribed to the Geekanoids channel. But there is one more step you must take. Click on the little cog icon next to the subscribed button. Put a tick in the send me updates box and click save. Job done. Thank you very much for watching again. I'll see you next time.